Okay, squabble up digital faceless marketing moms. Let me go ahead and spill some tea for how you could upload your videos from Zoom or just in general, any kind of videos onto your YouTube channel. So, for example, this is a very low effort routine and it doesn't require much setup. It's just a few Zapier automations that will do the work for you behind the scenes. And what this thing does, what the workflow does, it just allows you to quickly upload your videos into Google Drive. And what's going to happen next, once you upload your video to Google Drive, if you go to Slack, notification drops right away into your Slack saying, hey, by the way, there's a new video, a YouTube video that just came in, and you could click on that video and it will show you the video on YouTube. So take a look. So right now, what you just seen is a basic video that I went ahead and I literally just upload, like I did an upload from you from into a Google Drive, but there's two types of automations. There's one when you create a Zoom recording and your Zoom recording gets dropped automatically into Slack and as well as into actual YouTube. So the way it looks like, this is what happens over here. You could see the transcript of the actual Zoom recording. So when you go on Zoom, right, what's going to happen is Zoom recording is going to get created and it's the transcript is going to be uploaded to YouTube and it's going to get dropped directly into Slack. So the cool part about it is that same video is the same transcript happens to be in Google. So what does it mean? So if you go to Google Drive, there's this transcript over here. Now, the cool part about it is this transcript is fed into your brain, second brain. I created a video about it earlier and showed you a couple of threads for how to create your second brain. So this way, all of this context is part of that brain, and you could just, your customers, your site hustlers can just ask questions, and basically, they will have all the context behind whatever it is that you did in your workshops. Now, on Slack, it's a somewhat ephemeral data, meaning it disappears after certain days, like 30 days or whatever, it disappears with a free account. To make sure that you bypass that, offload everything to Google Drive. And of course, definitely have Notion. Notion is one thing that I would pay for 100% is for Notion. You could push the capabilities of Notion to increase efficiencies like gazillions of times. But right now, I'm just using Notion for my Feudal Kingdom Academy and for my Feudal Incubators. So this is an example of a Freedom Fusion Digital, which is a coaching program for starting out side hustlers. And what happens is whenever I create a thread or whenever I create a video, there's a pill that gets created automatically. And the way it works is I have another automation, but so ideally when you create threads, you want to systemize your marketing. So this way you don't have to go back and forth and uploading things into Notion. What you want to do, you want to create a thread and boom, it just uploads right away. And it just creates all the relevant fields in Notion. So for example, this is how to create viral clips. So this is kind of a one good example of a pill that gets created automatically in Notion. So here's another one that gets created automatically in Notion. So this is what happens. So when I go on threads, I create basic thread, information gets dropped into Notion and it gets dropped into Slack for my subscribers who join the Feudal Incubator for them to see. And those pills, this is what's so called pills of freedom, structured data. And you could see like the name of whatever the pill is, the screenshot, what the difficulty level for how hard it is going to be for your brand to implement, for your luxury brand, for your feudal kingdom to implement. And of course, you click in it and you could see more details about it. Here's what it is. Here's a TikTok video. You could click on TikTok video and You could see an example of this person showing the TikTok video for how to include thumbnails. So sometimes you see a Zoom kind of a video of me, Ron Wells, showing you information for how to do this. Sometimes you see sometimes you see me reference other people, but the main context out of this, all of those automations, is the fact that you are learning exponentially faster and you're having everything streamlined in one single chat. And of course, um, right now right now I'm just kind of showing you very basic automation. But if you already went overboard and created way too many videos out there, you're paying like $29.99 for Zapier. That's one thing that I highly recommend that is well worth it. Paying $29.99 per month for Zapier, paying for Zoom Pro, and paying for Notion. Those things I would never skip. And of course, paying for like Google Drive as well, which is also cheap. And of course, paying for Freedom Fusion system. This is something that every business needs. I would never skip on that. Freedom Fusion system includes email nurturing campaigns, book appointment system, AI chatbots, everything in one spot. So this way, whenever leads come in, you just get everything in Slack channel coming in, like in this lead section where it will say like, oh, here's a lead. They just reached out. Everything, whoever reaches out to me on Insta falls into this channel automatically in leads section. So this is where all of those different places are kind of mapped out, all of those channels. So I have different feudal incubators for different channels. So Freedom Fusion Digital is one of those very powerful channels that just where you have all this context. But the cool part about it, when you create a YouTube video, let's say you created a regular recording in CapCut, right? So let's say you have CapCut. Of course, you guys see an example of CapCut. So CapCut is a very powerful software. You definitely want to be using this. And but the idea here is, for example, this Bougie Mom over 40 video. This is a template that I use to go ahead and create it. Those videos are way higher quality than automated videos that you see out there that just have a bunch of quotes from famous people and a couple of scrolling text. That's not going to do it for you guys. If you want to grow the brand, you want to be able to create very powerful videos, like insanely powerful videos. And I'll show you how to do this as well as part of my Thread Stack Power Bundle. You could get access to Thread Stack Power Bundle and learn how to build videos like this, how to create just very incredible videos. Like here, let me just see. I'll just kind of show you a couple of them. I'm just going to load a few of them. And this way you could kind of see an example for how to integrate memes and how to integrate all of those different contexts. By the way, another thing you definitely want to do is have CapCut. So you want to have CapCut. You want to have, this is a tech stack you want to have. You want to have CapCut. You want to have captions. So captions is this tool over here. So captions, like this will help you literally destroy your competition between CapCuts and CapCut. This is where like I create incredible videos over here with avatars, for example, and it's just the avatar does the talking for you. You just create a couple of videos like this, and you get the avatar. You export the video, and then after you export the video, and by the way, like this was created automatically. Like this avatar was created automatically, talking about my products, my threads, my digital products. So it's just gazillion times easier, guys. Like it's not worth you doing like very like insane automation and then not recognizing the fact that there's other tools like captions exist out there that can elevate your brand exponentially, especially when you start combining it with templates like this, which you see from Lemon. And that's what you're also gonna learn, how to create those beautiful fonts templates using Lemon. I do have a couple of pills of freedom for Lemon, and I could show that around for you guys. So this way you could quickly understand what's happening. But the idea behind Notion, and this is one of the reasons why you want to be using Notion, guys, is so this way Notion has integrated AI. I would also use integrated AI inside of Notion as well. I'm not paying for it, but I highly recommend it. I would. I just because I have so many other tools, but this is something like this is how quickly you could ask AI about it, and it will know. It's sort of like your second brain. But the difference between Notion and your own RAG, like Threads bots RAG system, the one that I was showing you earlier, RAG. So if I search for rag, build your own threadsbots rag. You see how easily I could just kind of navigate things? And with Notion, you could do things like you could specify Freedom Fusion LAN, Freedom Fusion path. Okay, so this is relevant for both types of communities. You could specify easy. How easy is this pill? Is it easy or is it hard? What kind of pill is it? Free or premium? So you want to give to your people whenever you're building your feudal kingdom. You want to be giving your people who are subscribing to you an opportunity to pop some of those free pills and pop some of those red pills. Of course, you want to specify pain point and pain point. So for this one, build your own threads. Pain point, expensive. SaaS tools, SaaS tools, cost hard to remember. Hard to remember. Everything for your brand. That's the pain point, right? So desires, build second, have a second brain to refer to, have a second brain to refer to. So that is the desire. So you specialize, you put all of those things together, right? And you don't have to like specify it here using Notion. It just makes it easier when you building this further. It just makes it easier for you. And there's also like program AI fields where it automatically recommends what kind of fields you want it to have. You just hit the update button. I don't have the credits, but it would literally, based on your context, it would recommend a bunch of fields for what this pill would make sense for most. So I highly recommend you get the AI version of Notion. It's very cheap. It's not that it's totally worth it, guys. But the idea is you want to specialize as you add things. You want to be including what kind of tools do you cover, right? So what I do is like I include it's part of my Feudal Kingdom Academy or actual feudal incubators, which are either in Freedom Fusion Land or Path Community. What's you get a combination of those pills. So those pills of freedom, they get dropped into a relevant channel. My subscribers who join the program, either Feudal Incubator or Feudal Kingdom Academy, get to have all of those pieces. So over here, I don't explicitly say that this is a feudal incubator or our feudal kingdom academy. I could most certainly include this field. So I could say program over here. You see, now I could say, okay, this is relevant for feudal kingdom academy. It's for feudal incubator. I could include this. Now this is a very good context because now you have that metadata that you could play around with it. You could ask your RAG system, which is basically like a UI, and I showed you guys what is Threadsbot's RAG. But what this thing does is basically your own user interface, like your own chatbot on your computer, and you could also make it mobile and communicate with where you could communicate with voice, but it's basically your second brain where you feed information from your own brand and you can ask questions. Now keep something in mind, what you need is just a bunch of those systems set up for your brand to be very effective. And what I'm showing you over here is just very basic automation, YouTube automation. But in context of showing you that YouTube automation, I'm explaining to you like all those other details. Plus, you could organize your company real quick when you are doing this on Notion. Like you could include operations team, processes, automations, recordings, like all of those different things. Lead magnets, you could document things a lot easier. That's what it is going to do this gazillion times better for you. And of course, you could feed all sorts of KPIs into it, etc., etc., etc. And it's just so much easier. But anyway, going back to what I was saying, so as you can see, there's a bunch of avatars over here. So there's this one, revolutionizing e-commerce business. There's this kind of, he could hold a laptop for you, the UGC creator, right? And just make things gazillion times better. There's a voice option where you could talk with your voice and it will mimic your voice, whatever you say, in the same style and tonality. And you just blast that across socials. Now, over here, what you see is, so if I go back to Slack, so right now I'm going to go back to Slack and I see over here a bunch of things going on, like a bunch of YouTube videos, like this one over here. I just dropped this one. And all I did was, keep a reminder, all I did was I just took the video from CapCut and uploaded it into Google Drive. And what it did, it sent a Slack notification over here. This is what it looks like. I can open it up, and let me see. Like I open up the link, and
Squad pull up digital faceless marketing moms. Let me spill some tea for how you can do digital faceless marketing the slacker way. A lot easier way, lower effort way than doing any other way. My name is Ron Wells and I wanted to help digital faceless marketing moms over 40 who are struggling with English skills make extra income by matching you together with other moms who don't speak.
so basically, you guys got the idea, right? So this video got dropped automatically into YouTube. The same thing here, and this is a very easy automation. This is not so hard, and I already described to you guys in my previous workshops for how you could easily build this. You could get access to it either whether you're part of Feudal Incubator or if you're part of Feudal Kingdom Academy, whatever the case is, you could get access to it. And notice how as I'm doing this, I'm uploading videos for each of my products, for each of my digital products, including threads, themes, for example.
No, they not like us. No, they not like us. What? They not like us. No, they not like us. No, they not like us.
So this is an example, once again, guys, of creation of those videos in CapCut using what's called threads themes. Threads themes is a powerful guide that you could learn from all of those techniques for how to create those crazy looking videos and effectively make more money. And of course, if you go to FUD, all you got to do is go to my buy link and go to my threads themes. This is the guide. It's called Threads Themes. It's only $19.99. But don't worry, guys, you could get access to all of those guides for $14.99 per month if you subscribe to me. So this way you could get access to all of those workshops and all of those guides and everything else for that matter. So what we're gonna do, what I'm gonna kind of quickly show you what I do next. I use like I'm using iPhone, right? And of course, guys, and by the way, guys, I do have this other guide called How to Sell a Bear Toy and Make Money. Definitely check it out. At a chance, this will show you how to actually sell your luxury product, whatever the physical product that you may have. But the cool part about all of this, like this app over here, it's called FUD. You could download this and just go to Apple Store and download this, and you'll be able and just follow me on there and check out thousands of my workshops and jump into it. This is where you could connect with thousands of side hustlers and whatnot. And of course, when you join my Feudal Kingdom Academy, you'll get matched with people who went through the Thread Stack Power Bundle. Definitely jump into Thread Stack if you're interested in getting access to all of this guides that are part of Thread Stack. That includes Threads themes, Threads stories, Threads booster, Threads Slacker. Definitely subscribe. The subscription is only $14.99 per month, but this way you'll get access to all of those different guides. And the cool part about it, also not only that, but also thousands of workshops. So if you go here, if you go to live history, and you could see what the workshops, you could jump into those workshops, you could ask questions, and there's thousands of them. This way you could learn exponentially faster for how to grow your feudal kingdom faster, how you could build your own community, how you could promote Bougie Mom products, how side hustlers can help Bougie Moms. There's many different workshops that you could watch that will give you a lot of ideas for how to grow your brand faster. And of course, learn hybrid skills that are not taught in college. Some of those are premium member workshops only. Some of them are free. So definitely feel free to check it out. And feel free to definitely buy me coffee if you ever have a chance to buy me coffee. Go to buymecoffee.com/Freedom Fusion System. And of course, you could go to bio link and kind of my link is in the bio. You know what my link by now is buy that link /Freedom Fusion System. And you could most certainly explore all the other socials, including my GitHub as well. So now the idea here is like, let's upload, let me just show it to you in action how this automation, basic automation works. And keep some in mind, like, what automation am I talking about? I'm talking about Freedom Fusion automations that are built specifically for Bougie moms over 40 that are struggling and just don't know, who are getting overwhelmed, from all this content and not necessarily sure um, how to crack the code. So what I did over here is I cracked the code for you, Bougie moms. I made it super easy for you to upload your YouTube videos without you being the process prisoner, and I made it streamlined so this way with Notion, in case if you wanted to have those similar pills of freedom and wanted to build your own feudal kingdom as well, like your own version of feudal kingdom academy, where you could charge people money to join your program. They pay money. You have this similar structure where people get those pills of freedom. You simply follow the same framework that I have already created, and that's what Feudal Kingdom Academy is. It will help you learn how to build your own coaching program as well, in case if you guys are interested. If you are interested in just growing your brand, that this is perfect also for you as well. But the idea here is this automation makes it super easy to drop content. So here's how it works. You open up Google Drive. So you type Drive and literally just open it up. Then you hit you navigate to the folder. I'm already as part of I have a folder called YouTube. And all I do is I just hit upload button. Then I go to photos and videos. And over here, I search for my album. So let's say you have a very good album where where you include curated videos into your album. So for example, I have Threads Slack album that has very long video, like 10-minute video. I have Freedom Fusion System album that also has very long videos. And I have some Threads Slacker album that has kind of those different kind of video pictures and videos. So the idea here is if I wanted to quickly grab a video, I want to be able to have that video uploaded on YouTube without me thinking too much. And one of the ways to do that is to just let's take a look at this video for Threads Booster. This is a very good video. I could take it right here, Threads Booster, and just upload this quickly, and it will actually just upload. So boom, I just hit upload. It's gonna upload this YouTube video, and that's it. It's right there. Now it's on YouTube. Now the same thing on this one. I could go ahead and go to once again to my Threads Booster, the actual product. So what you want to be doing after you create very good videos in CapCut, and you're going to learn how to do this in Thread Stack Power Bundle for how to create those very good videos. What you want to do, you want to be creating albums and populating each of your digital products in those albums. And from those albums, you want to be uploading things into your YouTube. So this way you have this curated pipeline. So it's not just some random videos. And the idea behind it is it's just going to make it easier if you do this. Here's an example of another video of me drinking coladas and whatnot. And it's also promoting my Freedom Fusion system, and I'm going to go ahead and upload that as well. And as you can see, it's kind of just happening. Here's some of the ideas that I have. This is just my Google Drive, but it's very easy to operate your Google Drive. You could just search for that for your video, for your YouTube video, and now anytime you upload it, it just makes things gazillion times easier. Things are being sent out automatically to Slack. In Slack, there's instructions taking place. And of course, if you wanted to sometimes what I do, I just pick a video directly from my recent activities to just make it easier to pick. Well, like for example, here's the avatar that I created before that just kind of does things. Here's another one over here. And duplicates, don't worry about, guys. Duplicates, just do it. Pick the most recent ones, or pick the ones that are somewhat resonating with your brand, and just just do it, just upload a couple of them, and you're going to be good to go. If you wanted to see if you struggling, thinking maybe you already uploaded something, you could quickly just look in your YouTube video and see have you uploaded something in before or not. And over here, you could kind of see and like, okay, well, did I upload anything before from any of those videos that I was talking about? On my recent, I kind of do this. I check and I'm like, oh, I didn't really do this. But if so, I wouldn't be a process prisoner trying to keep going back and forth, trying to figure it out. Oh, did I upload or not? Like, just go ahead and upload a couple of them. You could always delete them or modify the description if it's too much of an overkill. But literally, that is the quickest kind of way without you doing much. So if I go to Slack and look at my videos over here, notice how all of a sudden this video already came in, it dropped into Slack channel, and as soon as I upload it to Google Drive, and now I could go ahead and I could open that up, and immediately I could see
Hey, listen up, digital faceless marketing moms. How would you like to learn how to create incredible content, maximize your chances of success, and discover freedom? My name is Jerome Wells. I'm the 21st century freedom writer, former certified math teacher for the state of Connecticut, and full-time cybersecurity engineer. I'd like to help you discover freedom. Take a look at my Threads Booster guide that I created in the past 17 days and crack the code across multiple social platforms. I'd love to help you out to crack that code too. So DM Path on my Insta. I'd love to help you out. I specialize in faceless digital marketing content without using your face. I know this is kind of different. I'm using the face, but I figured I'd go ahead and kind of make that introduction. So this way you could, watch the rest of the videos and jump in the Threads Booster. And I promise you, you will not regret. I'll see you next time. And by the way, Threads Booster will help you learn how to make money with your iPhone. And all we got to do is download a couple of apps. I'll show you exactly which apps, and you're good to go. We could monetize the side hustle on a train. And that way you don't have to spend a lot of time on a train. I'm on the train right now. I'm about to jump on the train. I'm literally going to be doing that. So I wanted to show you how to do that. So once again, guys, jump in. I'd love to help you out. Plus, you're going to learn how to monetize your cats and dogs or any other kind of pets. So once again, guys, I'm going to see you next time. DM Path on my Insta if you want to learn how to get access to Threads Booster. Plus, you could also resell it and help me resell it as well. And we make some money together. Plus, I'll hook you up with a Freedom Fusion bottle that includes several freebie pills that you could utilize in order to maximize your chances of success. Anyway, guys, I'm going to see you next time. And take care. I'll see you next time. Bye.
They wanna worry me, I'm worried. I'm losing my mind. Look down the barrel of my nine and my business blurry. Falling to pieces, am I guilty? I pray to the Lord, but he ignores me. Unfortunately, cause I'm guilty. Show me a miracle, I'm hopeless. I'm choking off marijuana smoke, but every token's like I'm losing focus. Falling asleep while I'm in service. But when I die, forever paranoid, nervous because
So you guys saw the video, right? It's kind of fire, right? Now, how do you create videos like this, guys? Well, with Threads Booster, you're going to learn how. And notice how, like, when you stick with the common denominator, when you stick to the same type of audience, it just becomes easier for you to create workshops and explain what you do without you constantly having to repeat yourself. And of course, this is a very powerful technique. And here's another one that literally just dropped. Let's see, from Pinterest.
These beautiful things that I've got, please stay. I want you, I need you, oh God. Don't take these beautiful things that I've got. Please don't take. I found my mind, I'm feeling sane. It's been a while, but I'm finding my faith. If everything's good and it's great, why do I sit and wait till it's gone? Oh, I tell you, I know I've got enough. I've got peace and I've got love, but I'm up and I'm thinking I just might lose it all.
So what you're seeing is a video, another example of a video. Once again, guys, you're going to learn about that, how to actually create videos like this in Threads Booster. And of course, what I was showing you guys is called Freedom Fusion Booster. This is specifically for any kind of brand owners, the Bougie moms who want to convert $1 into 3. You'll be able to find this directly inside of Freedom Fusion Booster as well, which is right here, convert $1 into 3. Watch this, definitely see how it works. Go through step by step, so this way you could learn how to boost your brand. And of course, it kind of think of it as a kind of a central point place where you could learn more about it, and then of course jump into Threads Stack. So in Threads Stack, what I could do is check this out. This is how I typically create those guides. And by the way, if you wanted to learn how to become a FUD expert, let me know. I could mentor you and show you how to do that. So this way you could quickly kind of become that FUD expert and make some additional extra income. So what I did is I kind of showed an arrow over here, and look how quickly I just do this, and I update this thing. If you want, and I could say, if you want to learn more about building, growing your brand, I could say Thread Stack. Thread Stack is fire for brand owners. And then I could over here, I could put like how much, what am I including over here? Check out Thread Stack. It's perfect. It's perfect. It's perfect for Bougie moms over 40 who are luxury brand owners. Also be sure to join Feudal Kingdom Academy. Get access to Thread Stack, Power Bundle with automation blueprints, that can help you save time. So now I did this, and check this out. What I do is I could go ahead and I hit done, right? And look how quickly I create the guides, guys. If I go over here, right? And by the way, on FUD, it's a mobile friendly app. It just makes it gazillion times easier for you to make money in terms of people subscribing and like you being able to organize everything in one spot. And it just makes it gazillion times easier for you to document things. So for example, right now, what I did is I quickly went to YouTube, and right now I created this kind of this video over here for this is the Pinterest video, right? So what you could do, you could actually take that video and you could include it as the actual kind of a video inside a FUD platform itself. I do have a premium account for YouTube as well. It's just I'm not logged into it, but you could download it as well directly from YouTube. In if you're premium, if you're not premium, then you just have to use other ways to do it. Trust me, it's another extra tool that you want to use if you wanted to. Actually, hold on, maybe it will be possible to save. Let me see. It may be possible to save. And what I'll do is sometimes they change those things around so quick that like this one, sometimes another thing, you may get hit with the copyright. So what you want to do, you want to take this. Let's see. Something went wrong. Hold on. Introducing Thread Slacker. Something went wrong. Retry. Let's see. Let's see.
Digital business marketing.
Let's see this one.
No.
Okay. Save the device. So this one allows save the device. This one allows save the device. This one allows save the device. So what I do is I just do save the device, right? And watch this thing. Even if you get banned or whatever, copyrighted, or doesn't matter, right? So what you do in devices gallery. So what you do, you go to FUD app, right? And you upload this thing and into FUD app itself. Remember, it doesn't matter with FUD. if you get banned or not banned from your video, if it's copyright, not copyright, you could upload that actual video over here and include it. It will just upload itself, so everybody has this information in a very good guide, organized guide over here.
These beautiful things that I've got.
So now this is because remember, platforms could easily remove your content or whatever, or if you have some extra sound from CapCut, it may not get through. So there's many different kind of reasons why you want to be doing this workflow. And check out, so over here I could say, notice how visibility blocked, and even though it says visibility, kind of a visibility, check out Freedom Fusion Booster for Bougie moms over 40. So this is another reason why you gotta have your own kind of place where you could upload those videos, guys. That means YouTube, that means actual Google Drive. Let's see, still something wrong. Introducing threads Slacker. So what I could do is I could once again save the device, see if this thing is, if anything is wrong at all. Go to photos, go to photos over here, and then see
Digital faceless marketing moms, let me spill some tea for how you can do digital faceless marketing. This
So as you can see, nothing is wrong. It's just sometimes YouTube videos don't allow you because of certain restrictions. Whenever, especially when you're using CapCut, they don't like when you're using like Chinese CapCut to go ahead and upload across socials. They want you to be like without using any kind of AI tools or any of that. And to bypass that, you need to be blasting things across multiple platforms. So you got to be doing this on Threads as well. So as soon as it gets uploaded, you want it to be blasting that on Threads. Check out Threads Booster. Check out it. It's my video, yet they're blocking it. Check out Threads Booster. Threads Booster. That's why you guys. It's perfect for bougie moms seeking to monetize their commute, pets, cats, and dogs. Their commute, seeking and learn on Threads. So keep under mind, I showed you in previous videos how to create descriptions and titles relatively quick, and I'll later show you how to quickly automate them as well, without you actually having to come back and do all of this stuff that I'm showing you manually. But if you go back to Slack, I confused it with Slacker. You could see all of these things kind of coming in over here. Here is this video over here that I uploaded.
All up digital faceless marketing moms, let me spill some tea for how you can do digital face.
So as you can see, this video is actually here. It was just, I was accessing it like through some other way. So let's see. So what I could do is I could copy this link and I could go to Threads. And keep under mind, if you want the Threads workflow to kick in, you definitely you want to do it in a correct way. So for you, so I could say use Threads stack to monetize on Threads. Also check out Threads Slacker. Things like that. You don't want to be doing this thing yourself, guys. The way I'm responding now, you want your Threads bots to be doing that. And I do have other video that shows you that. But if you wanted to manually do this and have your virtual assistants do this, then trust me.
Faceless market.
Then trust me, this is the quickest way. What I'm showing you over here, like super fast way. You with Thread Slacker, there's literally the routines that are super fast that just make it easy True. Here's how. Always repost. Here, always repost uh, to see, because you'll have a greater chance of other people seeing your content when you repost like this. So how to monetize? Here's how. See below. So now all of a sudden you could see this thread, and you could see my other threads account over here. If I go to Freedom Fusion System, which is super cool because guess what? You could use multiple accounts to grow on threads, and this is like really amazing because typically what happens is a lot of people don't show how to do this across multiple accounts. Over here, you see me using it multiple accounts. So what you see me do is use Ron Wells and Freedom Fusion System account. And this is where I literally explain to you this is a second brain. This is Threads RAG, how to build your own RAG. And this is where I build, like literally drop those pills of freedom. Those pills of freedom, I tell people DM the word path on my Insta. If they DM the word path on my Insta, they end up in that Slack channel that I showed you earlier, that Slack channel over here, which is the leads. And over here, because I have so many different videos kind of saved up already for the past year, I could be literally blasting them across, like I could be uploading them to YouTube almost regularly, almost every day. The problem is YouTube could easily block them. And even if you create a complicated pipeline that says, uh, always when before you uploading the video, be sure to make the description and title relevant to one of my products, figure out what product that is, and then also during the upload of the video, reach out to me on Telegram bot. So this way, it can ask me questions like what this video is all about. So you could quickly describe this, what this is all about with your voice, and then at that point it gets dropped into YouTube. Then you have less likely of getting kind of dinged. Otherwise, it's going to be very easy for you to kind of suffer and not get through. But the cool part about all of this is that right now I'm just showing you how to do this with YouTube. You could do this with Lemon. You could do this with Insta. You could do this same kind of workflow through other ways. But just remember, whenever you use automations, you get penalized. Social platforms see when you're using any of those APIs, and they don't let your video kind of go through further. But if it's a fire video and you are complementing that video on threads, where after you create a video, you go onto threads and you tell people, hey guys, I created this video, check this out, and you show that same video on threads with a actual downloaded YouTube video embedded into threads versus just pointing the link, because platforms don't like when you use the links, outbound links. Then this is going to be the easier way for you to do it. And of course, you could tell people go to my bio link, and then at that point, they're going to be able to see your YouTube channel, subscribe, etc., etc. But the idea is, you got the idea, guys. This is really simple. All of the videos are fire. They're custom made. They're easy for you to kind of understand. There's long form and short form videos for how to create those bots, for how to take control of those bots. So this way you could you don't have to spend colossal amount of time on wasting all this time, like literally advertising. You're going to learn how to connect with brands, how to build your own avatars. Here's an example of.
I tried Feudal Kingdom Academy's Threads Automation Workshop, and here was my experience. As a digital marketing mom, I was skeptical at first, but the time-saving techniques I learned were game-changing. I'm now automating lead generation and content creation, scaling my business while balancing family life. It's helping me reach 5K months working fewer hours. Fellow boss moms, this is the solution we've been waiting for. I tried.
This was a very good kind of a video testimonial of my avatar. What I'm gonna do is I haven't had a chance to add the description, so I'm just gonna quickly I'm gonna say Feudal Kingdom Academy testimonial for why Bougie moms over 40 should consider joining. So this is very good stuff, and like this is really simple routine, guys. It's just a basic Google automation. If you want the blueprints for this automation, for how to make this automation work, this very simple workflow, let me know, DM the word path on my Insta, and I'll send you the blueprints. And of course, if you want our help, if you want any consulting or advice, book a call on freedomfusionsystem.com, book an intro call, and we're going to be able to help you out, to help you build whatever the workflow, whatever the pipeline for your business, luxury brand business. So Feudal Kingdom Academy, testimonial for why Bougie moms over 40 should consider joining. So this is simple. The only thing is I'm going to include a tag. You kind of want to use the tags, guys, and effectively you want your bot to kind of do this for you um, to create tags. And of course you want to add these things to playlist as well. So ideally what you want to do is create the playlist, and don't worry, I'll show you how to automate the playlist. So over here what I'll do is add video too, and over here you could kind of see that there is no Feudal Kingdom Academy yet, but what you could do, you could create your own playlist um, in another section like this. So I don't see a way to do it here, but anyway, there's a way to create it. And then basically you just edit in there. That's going to be a way for you to kind of organize your content. And then you have your AI agent that will be intelligent enough to pick the correct playlists for you. So this way, and distribute those playlists using your Freedom Fusion system to your subscribers who already subscribe to you. And I'll show you how to do that. It's really easy, but it just makes gazillion times easier for you to kind of leverage those playlists and start using them. So it's now those playlists, I'm using threads, because on threads you could kind of see that the best workflow for you guys is if you have a thread and you have a bot that recommends the thread, and inside, and that thread references a specific playlist, and you tie that up to your with your email nurturing campaigns to your leads that are subscribing, and then you are having your bot literally just recommending those threads. That's essentially what you want to do, and it's not hard to do it. Just join Feudal Kingdom Academy, guys. You're going to be able to quickly learn how to do this. And even this workshop over here, what's going to happen next is going to get uploaded directly. The summary is going to get uploaded directly into Slack, and then the summary is going to their similar video is going to get dropped into Slack with the link to Google Drive. All of this information from Google Drive transcripts are going to get infused into either your own RAG or Notion to easily reference information about any kind of things that you're doing, constantly feeding your brain, but kind of second brain. But remember, you want to be able to quickly reference the second brain, and the only way to do that effectively is to use combination of Notion and your own RAG. So if you learn more about Threads RAG, you're going to be able to do this, guys, with easily. But I highly recommend you start off with basic things like Notion, populating your metadata into Notion about what it is that you're offering, what kind of products, what kind of tools you're covering, etc. And then gradually expanding and feeding your second brain, Threads bots RAG, and you're going to learn more about it in this workshop over here. Like watch this one over here. This is definitely you want to be. So over here, what you see me do is literally what you see me do is literally kind of showing you the place where the bot just kind of logs in and searches things around, and you could give prompts and tell it in English language like what you wanted to click, etc. And you could literally have that instead of paying money for expensive tools out there that are like Convergence or Proxy that only do like one or two steps for you, and then they don't do anything else. So this is just gazillion times easier. And of course, I highly recommend you do this. This is, and by the way, notice how I'm just scrolling and showing you guys and talking, communicating with you and showing you different pieces of the video. This is advanced UGC technique that you want to be utilizing in order to show to your people, your subscribers, how much value they're truly getting versus sitting there and kind of showing like, oh, you know what, let me show you every single thing and people going to get bored, right? Instead, what you do, you hold your hand next to the video like this, right? And like literally explain what it is that you did in the workshop and show it to people. So this way, it becomes a gazillion times better. Now, one of the ways to do that, guys, like here's the workflow, what you do. So what you do, you create a Zoom recording, right? So I already have a bunch of automation blueprints that show you the Zoom recording. Like over here, This was indeed my Zoom recording of me showing the Freedom Fusion system and how I'm filling out the fields automatically using automation. But guess what? That recording that I created, what happened is after the recording got dropped into my Slack, what happened next? I got the mind map automatically generated. I got the video got dropped into YouTube automatically. I got transcripts shown to me where it's at. My second brain got fed information and context about this workshop. But if you really, really want it to be like super, if you really wanted to stand out from your competition, this is what you do that nobody does. Nobody does. I'm going to tell you what you do. So the first time when you create a long workshop, I do have another automation that actually um, clips content automatically from the workshop and creates small viral clips and just drops them across multiple socials. And if you want, I'll give you access to that automation as well. It's on my GitHub. It's called File Splitter. You could start off with that. It's local. This way you don't have to spend any money on any of those expensive tools. Now, the cool part about it, guys, look, check this out. After you do this workshop, let's say you're doing a first workshop, right? And you went on Zoom, you started creating a long video. Then you use my automation to go ahead and create a bunch of viral clips that just gets dropped across all the socials. So let's say you did that, right? Now the question is, like, how can you, and you're still not getting any results, people are not kind of, they're just not paying attention to whatever it is that you're doing, right? Are you not getting a lot of products sold or whatever the case may be? What you want to do, you want to come back to that video and you want to use this trick where you fast forward the video and you talk about what you're doing in that video, and then that workshop, then what you do after you do that, second workshop is going to get created, right? And the transcript from that second workshop is exactly what is going to give you that powerful SEO, search engine optimization kind of topics, keywords, and metadata that LLM models will recognize faster than you just sitting there and kind of creating long workshop and like going into the details. That's all boring. People want to see the product and the result. So if you use this scrolling technique, super fast scrolling technique, and explaining what you're doing over here, I'm logging in into ChatGPT. I'm explaining how I'm building all those different subdividing clips and etc. I'm showing you how I'm doing the testing of the site where it can log in automatically and does things for you. I'm showing you how I'm literally building the whole product. But many of you guys, and like, here's an example of me running, having the product pick, I'm training it to pick the proper element inside the calendar and using English words to go ahead and modify it to literally to say, hey, click on that calendar. And what happens if it can't recognize where to click? What do you do? I literally show an examples of how to do this. So the most important part, what I see a lot of people fail in, is they don't come back and don't emphasize on what they did in the workshop, and they don't create the blog article supporting that. And that blog article should be across multiple socials, including on Buy Me Coffee. Buy Me Coffee does not support APIs, but guess what? I showed you how to still use something like Manus, like variation to use API. Over here, I'm showing you Zapier, how I'm logging into Zapier and creating a bunch of zaps. Those are the zaps that I was talking about, like for YouTube clips. You could check it out. And this is an example of how to pull this off. This is the Freedom Fusion system where all the leads coming in a central place. And this is the Freedom Fusion system website. This is where, as you can see, the elements are being automatically selected by AI, and it just filling in all the blanks, all the forms. That can save you colossal amount of time, especially if you're doing constant automations for filling out the forms or doing testing or having a bunch of standard operating procedures. You could definitely use this browser use kind of library to go ahead and hack away at it and literally get the product to work and fill out the appropriate fields for you. So this way you don't have to spend colossal amount of time doing it yourself. This is very useful for testing. This is very useful not only for software testing, but it's really useful for interfacing with your leads on threads and interacting with those leads on threads and getting them to click on your workshops, registering for your workshops, and having a little bot literally flying around there advertising that your workshop is taking place every Saturday. So you want to have those bots flying around, mixing, remixing things in comments and communicating. And of course, in order to do that, you want to be very like strategic about what you do, how you do it. But you don't want to be so strategic that you don't end up doing anything at all. So this workshop over here, just by me kind of scrolling and giving attention to this workshop, now will express it will pique your interest, and you're going to be like, oh, I want to see how to build my own bot. I want to be able to tell instructions in English. I want to be able to make sure that it interface across threads and using different kind of and by the way, I have multiple threads feeds over here, and you could see like this is another thing I do for every product, for every digital product. I split it into multiple feeds. So with multiple feeds, it's just gazillion times easier for you to interface, and for your site hustlers who were trained from Thread Slacker to interface with those feeds and literally see who's interested in anything relevant to your products that is in that feed, and respond to them using a bunch of Chrome extensions. That is a very easy, low effort routine. You don't have to think much. This is once again, this is what I'm doing right now. Advanced UGC technique. This is a Go high level automation, Freedom Fusion system. This is Freedom Fusion system is built based on Go high level. I'm literally showing you a bunch of automations over here. You could get access to those automation blueprints from Go high level, from Zapier, from all sorts of other, to all of my open source libraries on GitHub, and be able to apply them and be able to implement them. So this way your brand grows faster. If you need assistance in implementing them, you could also book a call on this very same intro form that I'm showing you over here. If you go to freedomfusionsystem.com and select Ron Wells, you could ask any kind of questions relevant to your brand. If you're not sure if Feudal Kingdom Academy is for you, or Feudal Incubator is for you, then just go on FUD, subscribe to me, and whenever I do workshops, you could ask me those questions. And for now, this is it, guys. I quickly wanted to create this. I'll see you next time, but hopefully you found this is informative. As soon as I finish this workshop, in this case, I don't even have to drag. The file or upload the file into Google Drive. This time it will actually upload, and after uploading, it will be available. And once it becomes available, obviously, all sorts of things can happen with search engines. And what I mean by search engines is, if you go to, let's say you go to ChatGPT and just search for ChatGPT over here, and you search for tell me more, show me what's on Freedom Fusion System on YouTube. Show me all the sources for Freedom Fusion System for Feudal Kingdom Academy, including Reddit, Threads, and YouTube. And by the way, Claude also does this now. And you hit next, and guess what? Now, because you are hyper focused across all of those things, so as you can see, Reddit threads from warm vacations to cold realities, say goodbye to whatever, right? Feudal Kingdom Academy, your YouTube videos. So like if you wanted to see what's on Reddit, you go here and you'd be like, okay, oh yeah, what is that? What is Feudal Kingdom Academy? Oh, it's on, oh my God. This is a cat drinking and smiling. And remember, when when digital market is trying to convince me to buy their product, and this is what I do.
Sir. Sir? Sir, are you listening to me, sir? Sir, I'm talking to you. Sir.
Tell the neighbors I'm sorry, it's a hotel party.
year round, no four seasons. When we at the pool, fill it up with tequila. She don't take shots, but she just have four. She ain't finna have a boyfriend no more. See, I'm outside, and you gotta understand. I don't wanna see none of this on the gram. Sweet life like Zach and Cody. Baby, I don't leave home unless the bag is on me. It's hard to get any better when I'm in this mode. Elevator straight to the penthouse with a nice road. Late check out depending on how the night go. Neighbor got a noise complaint, that be how it go.
For the broccoli, high key, keep a horn on me, that come my seat. IP, ownership, the blueprint is by me. Mr. Get Off, I get off at my feet.
So notice what I just did. It's absolutely crazy. If you've seen what I do, this is the reason why you guys want to learn how to create those videos in Threads Booster that is part of Threads Stack Power Bundle, in Threads themes for how to create a crazy theme that resonates with your style, with your marketing, with your brand. And of course, you want to be able to do this in a way where you do this across social based on feudal system framework. And now the cool part about it, in other workshops, I show you how to take the description that comes from a Zoom video and quickly upload that to YouTube, and description and titles using a bunch of like DeepSeek modules to quickly, a bunch of Chrome extensions that you could easily just upload the description, etc. But as you can see, like, look what's happening. This is the reason why you guys have to be picking. This is the reason why you have to be doing this across socials. So, for example, look, published about three days ago, this one, Master Automation for AI Digital Faceless Marketing.
Coming in only through this call to action. They may come in through other ways, like going through Freedom Fusion System.
So as you can see, guys, like, this thing is absolutely crazy. And what you see me do is kind of create those workshops, right? But if you don't modify the description, it will kind of look odd looking like this. So I highly recommend that you follow through and you modify the description. And of course, I'll create more automations for you to automate this description. So this way, it does it automatically. For now, it's just I'm kind of showing you low effort ways to modify it yourself. But this video was published. Rome Wells meeting good, right? So as you can see, you could kind of see that. You don't. So notice how I'm hyper focusing on digital faceless marketing, moms, the luxury brands. How I'm talking about how I have all those different Reddit things, situations, right? Like all those different things are happening. Can you tell me what's Threads Stack about? Threads Stack is all about. So, and then what it does, it says the Threads Stack is a digital product bundle offered by Freedom Fusion System designed to enhance brand optimization and lead generation. It leverages the power of social platforms, particular Threads and YouTube, to attract and funnel leads effectively. Users utilize Threads Stack to consume, create, and share content, thereby reinforcing their brand presence and engaging potential clients. Additionally, the Feudal Kingdom Academy provides access to Threads Stack, assisting members in building their personalized Freedom Fusion systems. You see, guys, there's no way that I could have just kind of figured this out. And over here, you could kind of see the sources from ChatGPT, literally loading all the stuff and telling you what this thing is. This is like absolutely crazy. How different is this from your own RAG? Your own RAG retains memory. This thing is going to get refreshed. Then there's going to be new people out there who may include content, and it will always deprioritize you unless you have latest data. That's why you got to have your own kind of data as well, your own second brain, and be able to interface with it and quickly pull data out of it from your entire life cycle. But you want to be curating this data. So the thread stack to attract funnel leads and effectively. So over here, threads, as you can see, you could see everything on threads. This is cool. Guess what? Because now content comes from ChatGPT and it comes from YouTube, and soon I think Google even made it possible as well. I have to see if Google made it possible as well to crawl websites data like this. But this is keeps in mind, this is not deep level scraping. Like for example, if you say what's going on Buy Me Coffee, it's not gonna scrape Buy Me Coffee because Buy Me Coffee has like filters robots txt that says no, you can't scrape me, right? That's why you gotta have the threads bots rag, your own rag that allows you to scrape things. And Buy Me Coffee allows you to scrape things in more detailed ways, and I'll show you guys how to do this more. But right now, if you wanted to say what is thread slacker, like this, and you could do this like this, and it's going to be like, okay, let's see, thread slacker is a guide developed by Freedom Fusion System. This was specifically designed for side hustler moms over 40 who aim to earn extra income and connect with brands referred to as feudal lords. This guide is part of Thread Stack Power Bundle, which includes various tools such as Threads Booster, Threads Samurai, Threads Stories, etc., right? And guess what? Now you have all those sources over here. How would you like to learn how to build your own threads, etc., right? You could kind of see all of this, and Thread Slacker is a perfect gift for moms over 40. So you could even see this directly on Lemon over here, and I'll show you guys how to combine this with Lemon. I do have a bunch of pills of freedom for how to include this on Lemon as well, guys. So the idea here is you want to be doing this across multiple platforms, and Threads Booster is what the guide is what's going to allow you to do that, to learn how to do this across multiple platforms and how to boost your actual threads. Now, after that, it's just a matter of making more sales. Here's an example of each of those kind of very curated, beautiful content based on your theme, packed directly in threads. So, for example, what I could do is, like, this is an example of thread stack, right? So if I wanted to do something like, okay, let's say I have this video over here, thread stack.
Let's go!
So right now I went ahead and downloaded that video for thread stack. And let's say, because you're never going to be organized enough to remember every single thing that, oh, I created a video, I'm going to go ahead and upload it here, upload it there. You're going to forget all these things. But in case if you do forget, you could use this trick, just what I just did, go to one of them, upload it, and then guess what? Now this thing is available on your YouTube. Again, this way you could just no longer be the process prisoner. You could continue creating your own theme, go follow through and follow through your own theme, guys, and literally kind of start uploading that. Right, here's another one over here.
What's a black grand national? Fuck being rational. Give them what they ask for. It's not enough. Few solid niggas left, but it's not enough. Few bitches that'll reach that, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. Hey. All I ever wanted was.
So once again, guys, what we're doing there.
Grand national, fuck being rational. Give them what they ask for.
So once again, guys, what we just did, we quickly downloaded that and we're going to upload it again. This is how powerful this automation is. It's very simple to set up. Join my Feudal Kingdom Academy, guys, to get access to blueprints, automation blueprints, and access to your very own Freedom Fusion system. So this way you have your own website. This way you have your own, all of those automations that are coming in with connecting to Slack. So this way you have the same funnel message where you tell people like DM the word path on my Insta and it just gets funneled to Insta, and you have bots picking up and answering calls, chat bots responding to the Insta calls, things going into your Slack channel, and everything is just streamlined. So this way you're not being that process prisoner. So right now I went ahead and I uploaded this thing here, and guess what? Like, it's going to get uploaded. It's going to be like, okay, that's fire. It's literally going to drop here. It's going to upload to YouTube. Now I don't have to be that process prisoner. Keep something in mind. It's okay if you use some credits from Zapier. It's okay, because like I've been using Zapier for $29.99 and I wasn't even overfilling all of my subscription because I wouldn't have that many automations. It may seem like a lot of automations, but technically you don't even need to have Zapier. You could do this on N8N, but Zapier is just easier to maintain. Like, you don't have to worry about if it's get outdated. It's just a lot easier for you to tap into Zapier and definitely pay for that at least $29.99 per month for your brand. And of course, I'll show you guys how to use different types of Zapier automations and connect to different types of agents and whatnot. But here's an example of this thing that just dropped again. So we're gonna take a look.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
So once again, guys, you've seen an example of this. So what I'll do is, once again, I'll take a look at refresh, and I could, for example, just edit this thread stack, and I'll include threads stack, threads stack, stack, power bundle is perfect for bougie luxury moms over 40. And then just quickly update this. This is the power bundle, digital power bundle developed by Freedom Fusion System, developed by Freedom Fusion System to help moms grow their brand faster. So this is very good, guys, because now, like, see how quickly I'm doing this on a phone, and you guys could do this totally on a phone. You don't even need to like be on a computer. I'm literally doing this on a phone. I honestly haven't seen anybody who shows this kind of quality and kind of literally showing it to you guys on the fly how to do this. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen one guide that does that, especially how mobile friendly that is. I do have another guide for how to do this on a phone, on FUD, but definitely you guys could check it out. So this is 3 minutes ago. I uploaded it, and it just kind of there. There we go. And what I'll do next, guys, is I'm gonna drop out now. Hopefully you've seen how I just uploaded a couple of them. Now, keep some in mind, it takes a little bit of time to process things, including the other video. There is, if it doesn't process, Zapier will return an error. And of course, you could re-upload it again. And that error, I gotta include, like I'm gonna have another channel that will include the errors from Zapier or any other automation. So this way, if something doesn't work, you could see right away directly in the Slack message. So this way you have your entire tech stack and thread stack on a mobile platform. So, and this is the one that I just uploaded earlier, but it didn't get through yet. So it may be taking its sweet time to do it. We'll come back to it a little bit further. But needless to say, hopefully this gives you enough context, guys. And hopefully you'll start using ChatGPT to go ahead and search for things around the platform and just kind of start using Reddit. Definitely, if you go to Reddit, you will see even crazier type of content on my Reddit, and you will be able to, if you go to profile, if you go to my bio.link, you'll see other examples over here.
Squabble up digital faceless marketing moms. Let me go ahead and spill some tea for how you can maximize your chances of succeeding on threads by utilizing what's called transitive property of mathematics. The way it works is you have a couple of your threads besties interacting together, where you requote your threads besties thread, and that thread blows up simply because your bestie went ahead and requoted somebody else's thread.
So
Light falls on the screens, glowing bright, chasing dreams in the dead of night. Level up and then I take a hit. Restart, it's the same old bit. Virtual world where I live.
So you guys got the idea. I'm utilizing utilizing avatars, and I'm doing all sorts of crazy things, guys. And you're gonna learn how to do all of this in Thread Stack Power Bundle in more details. And definitely go through my threads and just see other pills of freedom that I already dropped. And if you guys want to subscribe or buy me coffee, go to my bio.link/Freedom Fusion System to buy some coffee. My link is definitely in a bio for buy me coffee. You could go here, click on buy me coffee. And if you want to support my mission of helping moms grow their feudal kingdom one feudal land at a time, then definitely do so. Feel free to check this out over here. This sales page, read through that. If you want to learn more about Threads Booster, you can help me resell Thread Stack Power Bundle, Freedom Fusion System, Freedom Fusion Automations, Feudal Incubators, and Feudal Kingdom Academy for additional extra income. And of course, as you can see, there's all sorts of pills of freedom. There's other YouTube over here video you could see. Want to get the full stuff.
Hey, listen up, Digital Face this month.
So it's just a gazillion times easier for you to kind of understand. This is my this is my bio.link profile. You could always visit this link, and of course you could see other videos to get a better understanding about the product. You could see all sorts of other sales pages for Freedom Fusion Booster and Threads Booster, and hit the ground running. And I'll see you next time. Anyway, guys, that's it. And this workshop is gonna get dropped automatically on YouTube, and I'm gonna make it available for you guys as well on Threads. And of course, all of this process is I'm gonna show you how to automate this process, so this way you don't even have to go on Threads. It just creates an article on Threads, and you're good to go. And not just Threads, but other platforms in a remixed manner, in a way where you no longer be the process prisoner. I just wanted to create this workshop to show you very easy workflow that can be adaptable for anyone. And of course, my goal here is not to show you so much just about the automations themselves, but rather how I'm using those automations in context of my workflow. So this way you could adapt that workflow for your brand and make it easy for you to grow your feudal kingdom one feudal land at a time. I'll see you next time, and take care.